Hey horror fans, if you enjoy my content, hit that subscriber button, show support for my channel. Also, you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks guys. What's going on guys, Al's Horror Shop here. How you guys doing today? I wanted to make this little video about who did y'all think the best Jason Voorhees was. Now if y'all didn't know, which I'm sure most of y'all do, there's a total of 12 Jason movies, right? But there was only 9 actors that have ever played in a Jason outfit. So in this video, I want to discuss on who looked the best playing Jason, okay? Who did the best and who was more scarier. That's what we're going to discuss. Let's go and get on with this list of the 9 actors that played Jason Voorhees. With the first one, Ari Lehman, okay. Ari Lehman had a very, very small role in the very first Friday the 13th movie. The most infamous, of course, at the end, where he popped up and grabbed the girl and pulled her down. And there was another scene in the movie where he was drowning, okay. That's pretty much all the spotlight he ever got, but that's what set off the whole tone for the Jason movie. So, do you think he did a great job at portraying a young Jason? Mind you, this was a very long time ago, okay. You only get to see seconds of him, but he is still considered a Jason Voorhees, alright? So what do y'all think about him, his appearance, how scary did he look, and how did he do as being Jason Voorhees? Yeah, Friday the 13th Part 2, played by Warrington Gillett. Now, I think it's Warrington Gillett, and also he played Sackhead Jason. This is before he got his hockey mask. Some would say this is the more scary version of him because, you know, you only see one eye, and you see him throughout the movie, but the times that you do see him, he's scary looking, right? He has the one eye, he has the sack head. Pretty intimidating because he seems really aggressive in this movie. So, how did Warrington do portraying Jason Voorhees? He had the overalls, you know, the classic jean overalls with the long lumberjack-looking plaited shirt. I think he portrayed Jason pretty good. You know, this is a more underrated Jason Voorhees movie that doesn't get talked about too much, but I think he did a good job. Friday the 13th Part 3, aka Part 3 3D, however you want to say it. Now we're getting into hockey mask Jason Voorhees, played by Richard Brooker. It's either Brooker or Broker, one of the two. And he got his Jason mask. This is the more iconic Jason movie. This is a lot of people's favorites, which is very understandable because whenever he has his mask off, you see the disfigured freak-looking Jason. And I can see why this is a lot of people's favorites. It's really creepy, especially in the end scene, whenever she's in the boat or the canoe or whatever you call it, kayak, and she sees him and he busts open the door and he's like staring at her, right? And he's running towards her. Scary shit. This is when I think he had the black fingernails. Creepy Jason Voorhees, in my opinion. He did a great job. His outfit's creepy as fuck. You can see he outgrew his clothes. You see a whole bunch of his clothes like they shrunk on him, which is understandable. So what did y'all think about the Part 3 Friday the 13th, and how did he do? Whew, Friday the 13th Part 4, man. Ted White. I believe his name was Ted White. And this is another favorite of many. Okay, this had more brutal scenes, alright, kill scenes that Jason did to others was very fucking crazy. All the way to the end, when his mask got taken off, and his head slid down a machete, right? Or whenever the machete hit his hand and sliced his hand in half. This whole movie's nuts, right? But this is the more creepier fucking Jason. This is whenever he had the slit right here. I believe the mask is right up there. Whenever he has the slit right here because he got hit in the head with the fucking axe at the end of part 3. So, this is a lot of people's favorites. You know, Ted White did a great job. So, it's going to be a hard list to choose out of maybe for y'all. Part 5, Tom Morga. He played the New Beginning Jason Voorhees. Even though it technically wasn't Jason, yes, we all know that, he is still considered a hockey mask killer, Jason, I guess. So, how did he do? You barely see him throughout the whole movie until you get towards the end, of course. He then reveals himself after he dies. He falls in that spiky box of shit for the fucking hay. And he didn't do a terrible job, in my opinion, but because you didn't see him throughout the whole movie, they kind of try to make it like a mystery type of thing, I think. And he didn't do too bad. He was okay. Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, played by C.J. Graham. Now, this is when we started getting into zombie Jason, right? People call him zombie Jason. This is where he's more rotted out. And, of course, Tommy Jarvis got played into a different actor, so he's not the same one from New Beginning, which I wish they would have done that, you know. But I heard there were some circumstances. But anyways, Jason's brought back from the dead. This is more of a zombie-ish Jason. He doesn't look human anymore. Now he's all fucked up in the head and stuff. So his costume design looks pretty cool. He has this fucking utility belt full of shit, right? Rad looking Jason, played by C.J. Graham. How did he do? How did his outfit look? How did he do portraying Jason? And of course, how are the kills? Now, of course, he sliced all 3 of the heads off of those three people. And then he got shot in the chest with a paintball. There's some comedy there, you know. Not a bad movie, of course. I think this is whenever he drowned in the water. He went all the way down and ultimately died.
You're a dead meat slime bag. Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
7, 8, Goes to Hell, Jason X. All played by Kane Hodder, the more infamously known Jason Voorhees. He's always at the cons. He's always, you know, meet and greets, autographs. He is the more well-known Jason Voorhees who played in 4 different Friday the 13th movies. So how did he do in those 4 movies? I know they're very well diverse, right? We got number 7 with the girl with the psychic powers. Okay. Number 8, which is when he takes Manhattan. His outfit looks really cool. Awesome. Then he goes to hell in the final Jason movie. And his outfit looks really fucking badass in Jason Goes to Hell. Alright. He has like the more brain bubbly looking skin behind his mask. And he's definitely more buffed up. He looks real fucking badass in Jason Goes to Hell. Then we go to Jason X, where he looks kind of cool, then he turns into a fucking metal Jason, cyber Jason. So, of course, he's the more well-known since he's been in more movies than others. So, what do you think about Kane Hodder? Some say he's even overrated. I've heard people say Kane Hodder is an overrated Jason character, and 3 and 4 are the better ones. What do y'all think? Freddy vs. Jason, of course, you have to add this in the Friday the 13th franchise series. And Ken Kirzinger, if I'm saying it right, played and portrayed Jason Voorhees. This is a very tall dude, right? Freakishly tall. He didn't do terrible as Jason in the movie, in my opinion. And, you know, his outfit looks pretty cool. But maybe there was some things missing, in my opinion. You know, they could have done a little bit better with his character appearance and how he did. His kills are pretty badass. So, of course, what did y'all think about the person who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, Ken? His name is Ken. Look him up. Pretty cool guy. So it seems. And how do y'all think he did playing Jason? And the final Friday the 13th movie so far is the Friday the 13th, 2009 by Derek Mears. Now, this is the more smarter Jason, who has tunnels, who can fucking throw tomahawks and bust your ass with it, who can shoot arrows, who can do the whole thing. Mind you, he has been living in the woods for so long, so maybe he would have adapted those kind of skills. Maybe. Who knows, when he kills all the camp counselors and shit, maybe he's over there fucking practicing with the bow and arrow. You never know. But he didn't do too bad. Of course, he had the sack hit at first, left that shit, found the mask in the shed. What do y'all think about how Derek Mears did? Now, in my opinion, and who did the better portrayal of Jason, it would have to be, this is my opinion, I want to hear y'all's, of course, is part 4. That one's a little bit more scary for me. I think his outfit looked great. The kills were awesome. The scare factor was there. You were intimidated by Jason. But this is all my opinion. What is y'all's, of course? What did y'all think of who did the best job playing Jason in all the movies? Alice Horse Shopper, peace out. You guys have a great day.